Macha is one of the most prominent and complex figures in Irish mythology, embodying the dual aspects of sovereignty and destruction. She is a goddess associated with war, fertility, and the land, and her myths encompass themes of power, vengeance, and transformation. Macha's story is deeply intertwined with the cycles of life and death, and she plays a crucial role in several key myths, particularly in the context of the Ulster Cycle. The most well-known version of Macha's myth appears in the Táin Bó Cúailnge, the famous epic of the Ulster Cycle. Macha is often identified as one of the Morrígan, the great trio of war goddesses, or sometimes as a separate, more individualized deity. Her name itself has meanings related to both the earth and to strength, reflecting her deep connection to the land and to warriors. Macha is most famously associated with the province of Ulster, and her story exemplifies the relationship between the land, kingship, and sovereignty. In one of the central tales involving Macha, she is said to have been a powerful queen and warrior. Her story begins when she marries a man named Crunchu, a nobleman of Ulster. Macha, however, is not just a mortal woman. She is a goddess in disguise, possessing extraordinary abilities. One of the most famous events in Macha's myth is the Race of Macha. According to the tale, Crunchu challenges Macha to a race against his horses, and Macha, in a fit of pride, accepts the challenge. However, as the race progresses, Macha's true nature is revealed, and she runs faster than any mortal can comprehend, surpassing even the speed of Crunchu's best horses. The race ends with Macha's victory, but her triumph comes at a steep price. When Macha wins the race, she curses the people of Ulster, declaring that they will experience great suffering and weakness when they need their strength most. Her curse takes effect during the Táin Bó Cúailnge, when the Ulster warriors are incapacitated by a mysterious illness, leaving only the young hero Bó Cúailnge to defend the kingdom. Macha's curse symbolizes not just the goddess's power over the land, but also her ability to bring both blessings and destruction, depending on the actions of the people who invoke her name. Macha's curse also reflects the broader themes of sovereignty in Celtic mythology. In many cultures, including the Celts, the health of the land was tied to the king's ability to rule justly and honor the gods. If a king was unworthy or the land was mistreated, the goddess of the land would withdraw her favor, bringing about hardship and suffering. Macha's curse is a reflection of this belief, as her actions show how the well-being of the land and its people is often inextricably linked to the divine feminine and the land's sovereignty. Beyond her role in the Táin Bó Cúailnge, Macha is also a goddess of fertility and the harvest, and in some myths, she is associated with the earth itself. She is seen as a protector of the land, particularly the fields and crops, and her favor is essential for a good harvest. The duality in her character, being both a provider and a bringer of destruction, illustrates the complex nature of the Celtic worldview, where life and death are often seen as interconnected, and the forces of nature can be both nurturing and destructive. Macha is also connected to the idea of the triple goddess, a common motif in Celtic mythology. In some traditions, Macha is seen as one of the three aspects of the Morrígan, the war goddess who shapes the fate of warriors on the battlefield. This connection to the Morrígan emphasizes Macha's role in both war and fertility. She is a figure who embodies the life-giving forces of the earth but also the death-dealing powers of war, highlighting the balance between creation and destruction that is central to many Celtic myths. In conclusion, Macha is a powerful and multifaceted goddess in Irish mythology. She embodies the themes of sovereignty, war, and fertility, and her story is a reminder of the interconnectedness of life, death, and the land. Whether she is blessing the land with abundance or cursing the warriors of Ulster, Macha's role in Irish myth underscores the idea that the forces of nature and the divine are both nurturing and destructive. Her power is a reflection of the deep relationship between the gods and the earth, and her stories continue to resonate as a testament to the complexity of the Celtic worldview.